this mini-series on postcards. I'm Cindy with Cindy's Threadworks, and as the proud sponsor of the Canadian Quilters Association Postcard Challenge, I'm delighted to share some quick tips for creating inspired by nature themed postcards to submit towards this fundraiser. The focus of this video today is to share thread and embellishment tips. So, more info on the PC challenge at the end of this clip. This second postcard I'll feature is known as Threadplay or free motion quilting, a painter's palette that you create with your thread choices. Again, we're using kind of a light, medium, dark, and we've got an accent embellisher, and we've got a blender going on here with these colors, creating what I've done here. So at the beginning here at the back, in the skyline and the furthest one, my darkest metallic, which is basically giving that bit of gossamer sheen to the piece, which I love. It says right on there to use a top stitch 9014 as we discussed. So you've got the advantage of a larger eye and the ability that the thread will play nicely without shredding, especially when you pair it up with the right bobbin thread. Bottom line is lovely, something neutral like that. Got all the neutrals we could choose from, so nothing is going to show through, and even if it did, it's actually one of the colors we need in our piece because we're mimicking that shoreline. So the next color I've got there, this happens to be called Ming Dynasty. I love this shade in Magnifico. That's a high sheen thread, again intended for embroidery to number 40, which is standard in the industry, and a lovely palette of greens that are available. Look at that, feast your eyes on that. So that one happens to sit right there. Love that color, and if you're looking for something in the way of nature, my goodness, it's everywhere. When you're choosing a thread line, and this happens to have 200, it's a great advantage right from the start to have all that choice. I love Magnifico. So the next color is called Old Lace 2170. Vintage off-white, I like that in there. And then my accent or my highlighter is a snowflake white 2003. On the edges of that card, this shades of vanilla I've used there to edge it and give it a rough edge just to end it off. So that piece was a lot of fun to make. I also ended it and joined it with some more monopoly because I didn't want this edge to show. I probably, yes, used it at the back so that it wouldn't show through on the other side. Okay? This machine embroidered card was also further stabilized with a layer of muslin and netting or tulle to facilitate the thread play.